find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
All right, hello. We're back. Welcome back. This is our third match of the day, and we've got a brand new caster here. Patrick is joining me on the cast. I think this is your first time casting this year, right, Patrick?
Yeah, first time casting Summer Series. Yep.
At all? You didn't even cast at all last year. I thought you.
No,
you
I
did,
wasn't
like, one or
even.
two.
I didn't even play Summer Series last year, so.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
this is my
I forgot
first
about that.
season of Summer Series, so yes.
Yeah, true. Wait, what team are you on? Tell me about your team.
I'm on Blocked by James. I have
I got
Shark and Luna on my team.
Okay.
Shark couldn't make it this week, so we played with subs, but we are 1-1. I think we lost both series in game, or we won the series in game 5 and then lost the series in game 5. So that's how we played so far.
Yeah, you're just one of the like 4 teams named after LeBron James, but that's okay. You guys
Pretty
really
much.
didn't have any creativity on that, but
Yeah.
that's okay. All right, well, we'll go ahead and talk about the schedule, so we'll transition to that real quick. But as you can see, we've obviously got the 2 games that played earlier today. We got Broncos versus Big Chins and All Ins. That one went to Game 5. Tight series there. Big Chins and All Ins came up with the win, I think. I don't remember, but I was like watching the end of that, and yeah. But anyways, and then still not worth $20. Unfortunately, got swept by Big Chins right after that. But we got one more game for tonight. It's gonna be 9 o'clock p.m. So we've got We Do Not Care versus Hospice. As you can see on the standings, Big Chins and All Ins starting to break away. They obviously have a couple games that haven't been updated. But these 2 teams might be pretty good. I'll let you talk about the teams, Patrick, because I know you obviously have played with a couple of these players. You may not have played with some of them, but if you want to talk about this beautiful logo that We Do Not Care has got up there, that's like a Chipotle chips bag or something.
Oh, okay. It's hard for me to see because I don't have it full screen, but that. Yeah, I played with Steve and I played against Bean Boy before. I know Steve was. I think Steve was the captain. He picked Bean Boy. I know Super Steve is a really high skill level. So I'm excited to see what he can do, especially with his 2 teammates. I know Bean Boy. I've played him a few times. I just don't know what his role is. I haven't played GCU too much with them. I think I only played him like once or twice. But yeah, I'm excited to see how these guys all fit together on that side. And
yeah, definitely. I think Bean Boy fits in well. Obviously him and Steve having played together before a couple times whenever being subs for the main team or in certain tournaments. Like obviously being from GCU, they've played together a little bit, so they've been good.
True. True.
So that's been good. But yeah, we got the game set up, so we'll go ahead and just get you guys into the game in 1 second. We'll get these teams ready. We may even have one more match we can add on to this after. I don't know if that'll happen or not, but for now we've got We Do Not Care versus Hospice, game number 1. And do you have any series predictions, Patrick? Do you think one of these teams is going to have more of an advantage over the other?
Series prediction. Well, looking at it, it looks like we have a sub. Am I wrong? Did I see Minty on the team list?
Minty is on the team. Okay. Wait, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. Minty was. Is he subbing for Kappa then? He must be.
Yeah, it was Kappa that was on the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not informed of that.
Oh my goodness! Already.
On.
Linsanity.
Linsanity. I didn't know Minty was getting subbed, but that's fine. He really hasn't done anything for his team so far if they're getting scored on already, but that's okay. Linsanity scoring 50 seconds in. That's a good shot. Do you think Minty can step up for... I mean, I know you obviously don't know much about Kappa, neither do I, but Minty's a solid player. I'd say he's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know much about Minty either. I think maybe I've played him a few times in range, but it's definitely been a while, even if I have. But I know he's a solid player. I know that much, so I'm sure it'll be a fine fit. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. The big thing with the sub, though, is you guys haven't played before, especially with the sub where you get it last second or something like that. So it may be a little bit of a disadvantage, but it is still the beginning of Summer Series, so maybe not too big.
Yeah, they should be good. Starting to put pressure on already, so obviously Hospice is aiming to come out swinging here, even with this sub. Minty's going to try and get pressure on. Bean Boy getting a clear out here. Obviously, We Do Not Care. You can sense the theme based on their player names. They're kind of going for a nonchalant vibe. I don't really know what's going on, but maybe that'll give them an advantage. There is a lot of pressure here for Hospice. They're not able to tie it up, but I don't know. I honestly think that even with the sub, Hospice has a decent chance of winning this, but we'll see. There's a lot of team chemistry on the other side for sure.
Yeah, I mean, watching the beginning of this game, it does seem like they care a little bit, despite the name. Score Linsanity immediately with the goal, but after that, it kind of seems like the other team, I already forget their name.
Hospice.
Hospice, yeah, Hospice has a little bit of pressure. Yeah.
I actually don't know exactly what Hospice means. It's like...
Well, I know Hospice care is like...
Hospice care, right? Yeah.
They're really on their last leg if you're in Hospice care. That's all I know. Yeah, but yeah, anyways, Hospice has had a lot of pressure since the opening goal by Linsanity, but it does seem like We Do Not Care is started to open the field a little bit more. Looking for a passing play to Steve right now. See if Minty can block it, and he does.
Yeah, good pressure so far from We Do Not Care. I mean, you can sense they obviously are trying to get passing plays going, and I would even say that's a very good advantage. Having played with Lynn in the first ever summer series, which was 2 years ago, he's a very good team player, especially in threes. He's really able to step up, even if his teammates are a little bit higher skilled. He's able to play to the level of his teammates. He's even putting pressure on here, but Lynn has been able to um, kind of elevate his play to be able to get his team in the game. So I think especially on that front, they'll be able to, count on him for certain shots and all that stuff. So definitely a lot of opportunities.
He's definitely been the MVP so far. I mean, he has
Yeah.
most points in the lobby so far, and they're keeping it solid. They're keeping the 1-0 lead, especially when one thing I noticed in week 1 was when teams are kind of even in this format, that the first goal is kind of the winner. Like, I feel like a lot of the times whoever scores first kind of just holds on with how close every match is. At least that's in my experience, but I don't have much yet.
Yeah, no, I agree. We Do Not Care starting to put on a little more pressure. You can see Steve's trying to get a couple more solo plays. They're gonna have to clear the ball out here first, though. Beam Boy's looking for something. Doesn't have any boost. The ball is gonna fall out to Minty. Some pressure now for Hospice. They might even have a shot on net. Pixel read the miss from Lynn, but just couldn't get another touch, or for Steve rather. Trying to get the ball mid here. Pixel's gonna look for something. Has a lot of boost. Can he get a solo play going here? Looked for a bump, but he didn't have enough to catch up. Steve looking midfield. Kind of a lot of midfield plays so far. I mean, there's been a couple shots here and there. Each team has about 4 or 5 shots, but nothing really super threatening I've seen so far on net, other than that first goal, obviously, from Lynn Sanity.
Yeah, I mean, despite the first goal, I feel like Hospice has surprisingly like, they haven't had really good opportunities, but they've still had a lot of the pressure. Like, the ball's been on the blue side half of the field a lot of the time. Despite, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit surprised by that, especially with the sub. I think that caught me off guard a little bit. But maybe they're just getting a little warm up in. But it has been a good game so far, so I'm hoping to see an overtime. I'd love to see an overtime.
Yeah, you're right. I am a little surprised with that, especially because knowing how Steve plays when you play him in 6-man, he's probably one of the fastest players on the pitch. He's also, like, he's got pressure all the time. That might even be a chance now. We'll pause that thought to see Minty. He's going to tie it up, so we might get our wish of overtime. Like I said, Steve has a lot of pressure, but even in that situation, that might have been a little bit bad, as he obviously cleared it off of the opposing team's backboard for them and ended up passing to his old teammate in Minty. But you kind of see that he's trying to get around the pitch fast, and to be honest, I haven't seen that much out of him in this first game. That's a missed kickoff from Pixel Skills, though. Might be a capitalization opportunity, but they should be able to clear it out. Steve normally plays fast, although he hasn't really this series, and that probably leads to, like you said, Hospice having a little bit more pressure.
Yeah, I think one of the things, especially when you're a captain, is you kind of have to, like, kind of feel out your teammates and try to figure out how to play with them. Especially with, like, sometimes you just kind of have to get a feel for what your teammates can and can't do, and then try to play. Oop, my mic is. It doesn't surprise me too much, but my guess is as the series goes on, he'll be a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. We got overtime in game number 1 between We Do Not Care and Hospice. If the rest of the series is like this, so far it's been a little slow, like, pace-wise, but if we get a game 5, I'll be happy with it. We don't want to look too far ahead, though. We've got game 1 overtime to finish up, as Bob is going to look midfield, trades demo with Beam Boy. Pressure opening has been on the side of We Do Not Care, and they're starting to put some offense on. They've got a couple more shots under their belt now, but on the other side might be a chance there as Lynn misses the save. Trying to keep it away still, though. Pixel's going to look for something. Great pass midfield. Good awareness to find Minty. Minty has a lot of boost here. Good clear by being off the back wall without any boost, but that is going to give Bava an opportunity. And he's trying to clear this ball out. So far, other than that first initial pressure from We Do Not Care, Hospice has really been dictating the pace of this overtime.
Yeah, again, I was about to say the same thing. Right off the kickoff, there was an opportunity, but after that, it's been all Hospice, just like most of the regular minutes of the game. Yeah. But I am hoping for 5 overtimes that are at least 5 minutes long. That's what I'm looking for from these two teams. High expectations, but you never know what can happen in these kind of lobbies.
True. As we said, never know what can happen. I mean, Minty's been stepping in well for his team so far. Good pressure from Hospice to open up, and they're gonna keep this pressure on here. Minty with a shot on net. Good save by Lynn to keep it out for now. Bava, you know, starting to feel that pressure of overtime. Every minute that goes by in overtime, you start, you know, seeing a couple extra mistakes, and obviously I think one team wants to score early here. Hospice looks to be the team that's trying to give themselves the best chance here. Bob's gonna have to clear this off his backboard. Doesn't really get the best of touches. That is gonna leave the ball out for Lin, who unfortunately misses that. Bean Boy is gonna be all the way back. That overtime rotation setting in is no one really wants to overcommit here when one goal means that you lose the game, obviously. But so far, both teams, I think, still playing as equally as passive as. Uh oh, that's a big miss. I think that was Bava who missed it. Steve might even get a chance
You
here on
can read
offense.
it.
He's gonna look for the ceiling. Good 50. A lot of pressure now for We Do Not Care off of that miss, but luckily for Hospice, they're able to clear it out and reset their positioning.
Yeah, right back onto their side immediately. Even though there was a mistake. Unfortunately, Steve couldn't read the touch. So they were able to get a clear back out, but it does look like they're going to get back onto the side of the orange half. But one thing to notice so far this game is the shot differential. It's 10-4 currently for Hospice, and it's still a 1-1 game in overtime, and it might be a goal. Oh, Lin! Oh
There you go.
my gosh, Linsanity, the MVP of game one in my book. He has
Definitely.
4 saves. He has 4 saves, and he has both goals for We Do Not Care. That's a value pick right there that Steve had in the draft.
Definitely.
So game one goes to We Do Not Care.
Yeah, I'm always gonna hype up Lin because you know he's the guy. But he really clutched up for the team there. Game one going to We Do Not Care, especially based off of that shot differential. Like you said, you wouldn't think it because obviously We Do Not Care ending with a couple shots less. Minty's game has crashed, so we're gonna have to
Oops.
wait on that. But other than that, I think you really have to give it to We Do Not Care. They played composed. And I know you weren't here for this last series, but still not worth $20. Played this kind of composed game. It just didn't work for them against Big Chins and All Ins, who was playing way faster. Although in this series, both of these teams kind of playing very similarly composed, waiting for mistakes, not really like pushing the pace. So it's worked out fine for both teams so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hospice should be still pretty happy about how they played, despite the loss,
Yeah.
considering they're playing with a sub. And I mean, the amount of pressure they had, all they really needed to do in these next few games is keep that same pressure, but just maybe actually execute on some of the shots that they had. There wasn't a lot of like super good opportunities, but they did keep a lot of the pressure. They just need to find a way to get the net open and get a good shot on.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get into game two. As soon as Minty's able to reconnect, I'll make sure. I already gave him the name and password to the lobby, so he'll be able to get back in here. But one thing I do want to note for Hospice, in a series in which two of the teams are kind of playing like back and forth ball, trying to wait for mistakes, you might even want to be the team to pick up the pace a little bit. And I know Bob is capable of that, having seen him be that like mechanical carry on certain teams, whether it's in college at ASU or in casual six-man's games or on his previous teams, even as he's played in the summer league many times before. He won the first season with I think it was Tala and someone else. I feel bad for whoever I just completely forgot, but he's already proven that he can win, and he knows what it takes to win. So we're gonna go ahead and get these players in. But if Bob is able to push the pace, if Minty's able to step up, then Pixel will follow, and Hospice might want to try pushing the pace in game number 2 and see if that forces more mistakes out of We Do Not Care.
If they can push any harder, I'm sure they'll try their best this game. Last game, I felt like they did pretty good. But we'll have to see what they do here. Sorry, were you gonna
Not
say
a good
something?
start.
Oh wow. Okay.
No,
Steve
I
off
was
rip.
just a little. That's tough. I mean, not a good start. Pixel, just didn't read it. Had boost, but good flick from Steve and just mechanical error. That's okay, But that's another early goal. Like we said, we had the one within 15 seconds from Lin, game number 1, and this one is also gonna go the way early of We Do Not Care.
Yeah, it does seem like they have a lot of the kickoff. I don't know if they're doing any strategies or something, but I can't tell from what I've seen. But they're just winning a lot of kickoffs. Like it's just automatically going to the orange half of a kickoff. In game one, it didn't really work. Oh, that was really close. In game one, it didn't really end up working despite the win, but they could get that going in their way like they did off the first kickoff here, and now they're already up 1-0. So if they keep that up, they'll be in a good spot.
Yeah. A lot of pressure here from Hospice after going down 1 goal, although they are going to have to retreat here. Steve trying to take control, gets a good drift there, looking for a bump. Can't find it. Lin's going to take a shot on net. It's cleared out by Minty for now, who Minty, if Lin was the MVP of game 1 for We Do Not Care, Minty stepped up for Hospice, even in the loss. had about
Oh, yeah.
450 points himself, but you know, the pressure that We Do Not Care has is mounting, and you can see that Lynn's going to try and get another touch onto the backboard. And Baba looking for a clear here. Gets a reset. Might have another touch. He does, but Beambo's going to be able to clear this out. And Hospice putting on a lot of pressure here, but so far nothing resulting in a goal. And it looks like pretty lockdown defense from We Do Not Care.
Yeah, Steve with a good clear there. And now he's going to follow it up. A little miss on the wall. Steve didn't have any boosts. He's going to try to get it mid. Oh, never mind. Beat Boys going around 1. Almost got around 2. Minty with a good clear, though. He's going to double it off the sidewall. Right to Steve. Let's see what he can do on the ball. We know he has some good possession control. Goes right to Bean Boy. A little pinch play. Oh, I thought it was going to be a pinch. That's what I thought for a second.
Yeah. And that was, I think, between Bean and Steve. So team chemistry, like we said, from GCU
Yeah.
might be able to carry over.
Baba?
Baba with a good touch.
Close.
If I was Minty there, I would have looked for a demo, but he, kind of didn't have any boost to do so, so that's okay. Steve is going to carry this out. Pixel jumping very aggressively as third man. That might come back to bite him, although Bean Boy just got a bit of a bad touch. That's going to be an open net instead. It looked like they might have been able to get an offensive push out of that as Pixel was third man and he committed. Bean Boy just ended up jumping a little too far and pretty much dimed it up right to Baba, who's going to equalize it for Hospice.
Yeah, that was a good shot from Baba, despite the mechanical error. I still feel like those are one of the harder shots to hit in the game when it's wide open.
Yeah,
so you can't count. You just can't count it a goal right away until it goes in. But
Yeah.
Baba clutched up for the team, and now they tied it up back at 1.
This is good pressure from We Do Not Care. They are going to take it back here, but a couple chances, even right off the kickoff again. I have no idea. I need to look to see if they're doing kickoff strats, because even if they're not, they're still winning pretty much all of them. But
Yeah.
they've been doing very good on that so far. Ball is still in their half, though, so far, and Lynn's going to have to clear this out on low boost. Gets it past Baba, picks up boost as well. Can he get this midfield? Good 50. That's actually really good. Steve just a little bit too high up on the orange half. He wasn't able to read that. He's going to get a 50, though. Maybe looking for a teammate here. Beanboy has to avoid a demo, and that's going to leave Lynn with the task of clearing that out. But that might be an open net. I don't know if Steve knew that. It looked pretty open to me. Beanboy is going to get a shot, and it's pinched out. A chance there for We Do Not Care, but, you never expect that net to be that wide open. And if Steve had gotten that redirect on target, it might have even been a goal. But, you can't count the shots that missed. You just have to look to the next one if you're a We Do Not Care here. Try and get a lead back.
I think Steve realized it was open, and even then, I thought he was still gonna have that shot. That was almost peak.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was a good try. But Lynn, they can control the ball, hitting it over 1. Right to Minty though. Steve is gonna shot from the ceiling, and he does dunk him. Well, Pixel's gonna have some time in the air. Let's see what he can do. Beamboy's gonna pre-jump, try to force to his teammates. Oh my goodness, almost went in. But Steve bailed out on the triple commit. See what Linsanity has for us on the backboard. He's gonna get a decent clear. Oh my god, what a touch to the midfield. Unfortunately, none of his teammates were there. So Steve got the clear. That looks like we're in a bit of a stalemate here, a little back and forth. Unless Steve has anything to say about it, he does not. And he's gonna get a bump on Bava. Oh, that was almost a goal if he got the bump. But yeah, just a lot of back and forth play right now. A lot of chess.
Yeah. Yeah, good vision from Steve there. Looking for that bump. He's just unable to make it happen. Beanboy pulled off of that, thinking that there was going to be a touch on the ball to clear it out. Steve looking for a shot on net. Lynn's going to rotate around. Oh, he might have expected Beanboy to be there. That's going to give the ball over to Baba, who unfortunately missed the boost. He's going to have to backtrack and grab it. But so far, good pressure from both teams. Just neither team has really been able to score more than, obviously 1 or 2 goals a game, which is a little surprising considering both of these teams' players. But the ball so far, spending a little bit extra time in the orange half. They're finally able to clear it out. This looks awkward. That might be a tough save for Lynn. He's able to get it away. Maybe a chance now. 15 more seconds. Can Lynn Sanity strike again as he did in game number 1? We might have another 2-1 scoreline unless we get a couple quick goals here. But this might be open.
Oh no, is that in?
Lynn on target. No, Minty should be there. Lynn might still have a chance to get the central. Being in the net, unable to do anything. The clock is going to count down. If the ball touches the ground, we go to overtime. And so far, Lynn trying to keep it up. He didn't want it to go to overtime, but we will have it again. We might have 5. You never know.
We might. Yeah, for the second game in a row, it's also 1-1. Maybe we can have all 1-1 overtimes at all 5 games. That'd be awesome. It was 1-1, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was. Yeah. So now we just need the other criteria of making it more than 5 minutes long in this overtime. Oh my god, Beanboy has something to say about that. I thought that was in.
That was
oh
close.
My gosh, that was a really close shot. Good try from
Good
Bean.
awareness there. You don't see
Yeah.
that too much out of Bean. Like you said, he earlier in the team screen, you were talking about how he fits in well, and he's able to, step up where his team needs. Or maybe that was me who was talking about it. I forgot.
I think
but
that was you.
Anyways, you don't see those mechanical plays out of him all that often, other than the patented Bean flick. But when he does shoot the ball on target like that, it's pretty deadly. I'm not gonna lie. So
I'm
gotta be aware of
expecting
that.
a
He might
beat
even get a
flick.
chance to-
Oh
Oof,
my
good try.
god! He's been an
That was
inch away
crazy.
twice from 2 crazy goals.
Yeah.
My
Him and
gosh.
Pixel are getting some
Yeah.
really close touches, but still tied up 1-1 in 1 minute in.
It's a really good match. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Well, I mean, also I actually didn't know what to expect, so I'm kind of lied. But yeah, this is a really good match. I am very excited to see how this one ends because of how close it is. I
Yeah.
really don't know who's gonna win, even after watching 2 games of regulation and game 2 not ended yet. I really don't know who has this.
Yeah.
It's kind of a coin flip, coin toss. Excuse
Yeah.
me. But,
It really
yeah.
is it's so back and forth that even though sometimes people can see like a low scoring game and they'll be like, okay, that game sucks. Like watching this game, it's very close. Steve might have
Yeah.
a chance here. He gets a reset, 2 resets. He's
Oh
gonna
my
put it
God,
over. Oh,
Steve.
it's off the crossbar. Steve almost
No.
peaked for his team there. That was so close.
That was so
But
close.
it's just barely off, and that is starting to open up the pressure a little bit for We Do Not Care. We'll see if they're able to make something happen. Lane has a chance at a clear.
Good
2
bump.
demos from B-Boy.
Go in!
Popping it
Oh, he's
middle.
there.
He says there to save it.
Nice.
Good defense from
Good
Pixel so
save.
far, stepping up very well for his team.
Nice. Good clear. And unlike last game, the shots are basically dead even, and the saves are dead even. So, even
Crazy.
though both of the games have been 1-1, the first game was really one-sided despite the overtime, and the team that was winning on the one-sided side ended up losing just because off of a dumb goal. But this game is literally dead even with the saves and the shots, so
Yeah.
it's a lot closer this game.
Oh my god. Fake
Wow.
from Beamboy. Looked like he was acting out a beam flick, but he didn't actually do it. Steve trying to put on pressure as well. Steve, I think, is getting a little restless. You can kind of feel he's trying to get a goal here.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a push for his team, which might actually benefit them. He's kind of flipping all over the place, staying on that ball like glue. And a chance now for
Oh
Pixel. He's
my
going to put it in.
God,
Good
what a
shot
shot.
for Pixel. And he's going to tie up this series 1-1. That's a great pass from Minty, by the way. Also, their subs
Super
standing in.
sub.
A bit of a fortunate bounce off of that top corner. It goes right down to Pixel skills. And for me, MVP of game number 2 for Hospice. It may show Bava on the screen right now, but to me, it's Pixel. I mean, some of those touches he got and the passes, getting that winning goal at the end. He stepped up for his team for sure.
Yeah, he had really good control too. I saw a lot of times he, especially on the defensive side, he had a lot of control. He was able to get his team out of some bad pressure situations on defense. But yeah, that was such a close game. I can't even like. I was hoping to see almost like a one-sided switch for game 2 to see We Do Not Care to start, getting the gears going despite the game 1 win, but that one was like
Yeah.
literally dead even. And now I'm looking to see in game 3, I'm looking to see Steve start to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe now that he's kind of feeling out how the game's going, I'm looking to see. I think Steve might be the X factor on the field, and I'm hoping to see him start executing some of those flip resets that he's almost been scoring like in game 2.
Yeah. He's been putting a lot of pressure on for his team so far. Pressure off the kickoff this time, finally going for Hospice as they're able to start building an attack. Minty looking central for his teammate. Pixel did get a bit of a whiff there. Bava should be able to clean it up. And We Do Not Care able to turn around that initial pressure from Hospice, start creating attacks of their own. Even on this low boost, Bean, didn't have as much. Lin also coming in with very low boost. Still pressure building for We Do Not Care. Oh, this is awkward for Pixel. He doesn't even have that much boost. I think if Lin knew that, he would have turned, but, what can you do? Steve, a little bit of a miss there. Don't really know what the point was there.
Bean Boy!
Bean doesn't have enough boost to get there. Good
lucky.
try, though.
I didn't see that.
There's a lot of good tries from We Do Not Care. Oh, big demo. Might even leave it open.
Demo.
Lin fake. Flick it. Oh.
Wait, that was calculated.
Yeah, that was all part of the plan. Oh,
And
Steve,
just
shoot
for
it.
oh, what a pass! Wait, to
Go back,
Steve?
Steve. Shoot it. Oh my god, he killed.
Steve, no!
You can't be
That was
selling
such
bro.
a good play. Steve
Let's
is
just dive him up.
selling. Wait, oh my god, that was a crazy play from
Oh,
Beam
wait,
Boy
hold
and
on.
Lin.
Hold on. Wait, they're
Steve,
cooking.
he
Even
needs to
Bean.
make up for what he just did.
Oh, Bava.
Oh, they bumped each
they're bumping
other.
though.
What a
Oh, it's
save!
almost-
What is happening?
This is the opposite of the first two games.
Yeah.
This has been high pace.
Game 3 is
immediately.
chaos.
This is
Absolute
crazy.
chaos.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Ball's going
goodness.
middle. Bava has a chance now. He's gonna look for his own solo
2-1
play.
backboard.
Reset. Oh,
Nice.
2. Steve did not give him a chance at all. Pixel up onto the backboard. Beans trying to stay on this as well. Good touch from Steve to clear that out. Oh, and a bit of a help from Minty there. Bava just straight missed. He's gonna come back for that. He's staying
I
on the.
think maybe they
he missed
need.
again.
I think we maybe need to
Double
slow
demo
the
from
game down a little bit here.
I
Maybe
think
get a
these teams
controlled
have
touch
outpaced-
somewhere.
They used all of their like stamina on first minute and a half, and now we're starting to
Yeah.
lose focus. Oh,
Oh my
pinch.
god.
Okay.
As they're pinching it into the orange net. Oh my gosh, someone go!
Oh, score.
Win!
What?
Oh my gosh! Linsanity
you
with
see
a
that
was that a
pre-flip?
pre-flip? Yeah,
He
it
just
was
like
a
kept
pre-flip.
boosting.
Wow. Oh my gosh, he went sideways. What is happening? That was a good shot from Lin. Nice. And good pass from Steve.
I need to log back in. I can't even think anymore.
Yeah, that was a crazy first 2 minutes
Yeah.
of the game.
I'll score that. Oh.
That
He
would have
passed
been
it into
crazy.
Uh-oh. Minty on the
Wait,
other side.
he's
got
getting
boost too.
countered.
50.
Oh no, they're double
Pixel,
committing.
they're both upright.
Oh
it's
no,
up.
and it's in their net.
Go.
No.
Go, let go.
Minty?
Oh,
Wait,
hook
Lin?
shot.
Oh no.
Oh, fake.
Yeah.
Yup.
Bean?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Clear.
How
Okay.
how okay. Yeah.
Okay. Log back in.
Yeah.
Oh
Let,
my god.
breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah, true. I
Nice.
also need the breathing exercises. This feels like a game 5.
It does.
Like,
It does feel like a game 5.
I
Wait,
don't
a
even know
little
what's going
counter
on.
attack? Oh my god, a pass back! Bob was
Team's
ready
trying to,
though.
like- oh yeah. So that.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Good vision. Pass middle. No one's there. Bava.
Don't
Oh,
miss.
good touch actually.
Good
On
touch.
Low boost too. Good save. I'm just gonna
That
resort
was
to
a good
just
clear.
watching this game and commenting on what's
Real.
going on intermittently.
There's too much going on. It's too hard to
Lin's not having a
commentate.
good- Yeah.
Minty, getting it clear to the corner.
Yeah.
Lynn's gonna
Really,
pass mid.
like,
Oh,
this is
never
crazy.
mind. Oh my god, what just
Oh,
happened? The demo came out. Now it's a 2v1. Oh, being got dunked, but Steve's there. so
Bava,
it's a good
50's it through.
force.
Oh.
Are you lagging, Festival? I think you're lagging a little bit.
Am I? Oh yeah. I see.
Yeah,
I
I
see
think
the
you're
lag.
cutting out a
my
little bit.
Good try.
yeah.
That.
I think you're like delayed on what's happening.
Maybe. Am I? don't know.
I maybe.
My game looked.
All I know is that you
Watch
said
this be
something that
another
happened
1-1
5
game.
seconds ago.
Overtime.
Oh, it will be.
Oh really? Whoops.
Look at that! Oh, Baba, no! Wait, pass
Oh,
it!
fake.
Oh.
Bava scored.
Yeah, see, you're definitely behind.
Wait, he has that boost. Turn.
Yeah, you're definitely
Oh, am I
behind.
actually-
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you definitely are.
Dude, my game
The
looks
15.
fine. How can I be
Baba,
behind if I'm in the game watching?
I'll
the...
commentate for you.
Yeah, I just.
Minty
watched
has the
game.
ball. And Steve jumps. It's on the wall. The 15. Bava has it. Out mid for Bean. Bean's clearing. To Lin. Lin has a shot. Oh, it's off a little bit, but
Oh.
Minty has the counter. Bava on the ball. Steve is gonna bump him. Can't reach him, but Bean reads the touch. Minty with the good clear. Are you still behind? Can you tell?
No, I'm. Your voice is perfectly fine. Like your voice is right on target. Oh wait, shoot that.
Okay, cool.
Ah, it's off the crossbar.
Maybe it's just Discord.
I think my voice was delayed. Wait, it's open. Bean. Oh, he fixed it.
no.
Yeah, it's
In the
Discord
corner?
That's probably delaying. I don't know.
Come on, we need a 1-1.
Score.
Oh, what a shot!
No. Good shot. It's not a
Bean.
1-1, but it is another 2-goal game. That's a
Oh
great
my-
shot from Bean. Does he have both goals now? He's only got one.
Yeah, he has one. Lin, the MVP, has the other, of course.
Yeah, obviously.
The
That was
two-
so much pressure at the end there from We Do Not Care. Like,
Yeah, that
even,
was really
even,
good
even
pressure.
being up 1, they didn't sit back and wait for the pressure to come to them to be able to play
Yeah.
defense. They just created it. Just good.
Yeah, I was hoping for a 1-1 though, but a 2-0 will work. Now we
Yeah,
can
that's
only
fine.
get max 4 overtime games, which is really depressing. But you know,
It's fine.
can only hope for so much. You know.
You know, we're spoiled here at the 6-man Summer League.
We really
You
are.
just hope for like game 5s and then just expect them to happen. You know, that's good. Anyways, let's just get into game 4. Let's see what
Just
happens. In
hop
game
right
4.
in.
I really don't know what's gonna go on. Like, it
Just
could
hop
be
right in.
such fast pace as we just saw in that last game, or we could just resort to the game 1 and 2. I have no idea.
I think the only thing we can safely predict is that we don't know what to predict because it's so
Yeah.
chaotic.
Yeah.
Who knows what's gonna happen in this game? Um, I'm just hoping for good content. That's all I
Yeah.
really care about.
It's been great content so far, I'd say.
It has been a really good content match. Really good. I'm really hoping, rooting for these 1-1 overtimes now because I am a fan of content, not a fan of who wins. Unless I'm playing, of course. I'm just kidding.
Good
It looks
clear.
like
Oh,
a good shot at opportunity. Oh, Steve has it. Good touch.
I think we've settled back down. A little bit more
Yeah.
safe play from both teams.
I still want to
has
see
definitely
Steve
picked up the
cook.
pace. Yeah, he's picked up the pace. He hasn't scored anything, but he's picked up the pace. You can feel him just playing a little bit more confident now.
Yeah.
I think that game 3 pace upgrade kind of helped him out.
Yeah, he had
fast.
a good assist, I think, last game off the left wall to Lin when he pre-flipped.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see Steve. I want to see Steve do his triple flip reset into the top left corner.
Yeah, true. He almost had
For
it.
goal, like right here. Oh,
Oh, tough.
but yeah, despite the no goals from Steve, his teammates are locked in.
Yeah, they're
We got Lin who scored 2 in game 1 for the MVP, and then I think he scored
Lin and Beam
1 game.
scoring, yeah. One
Yeah,
each.
yeah. And
And
Beam Boy got on the
3.
board last game.
Yeah.
Good save from Lin. Good counterattack. Oh, Beam Boy bumped Steve,
oh.
and it's in
Oh.
their net. Wait,
It's
is it?
off, it's off.
Oh my god, I thought it was
No
in.
read either. That's close.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
tough. Lucky break there for We Do Not Care. You don't want to do that. That's the opposite of what you want to do when you're up 2-1 in the series is do something dumb like that. But they were lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot. Good save, though, from Lin.
Lin's my
So,
MVP. Look at him
Yeah.
go.
Lin-
cooking.
Lin's really cooking. Minty has been doing a great job. He just hasn't been able to score anything. Great redirect there from Steve. You know, getting that on target is hard enough in itself, but he almost made that through. Bava with a shot on target, and
Oh
it's
my.
right off the crossbar. A couple of clangers coming through from both teams here. Bava looked for a pre-flip, couldn't find it.
Unlucky.
And Bean's gonna take this out. Good reset as well.
Oh, we got a flip. Pixel got a flip off that.
Yeah, that's.
And he gets the bump. Oh,
Pressure.
but Steve is ready.
Ah,
Let's see what Bava can do here. I'm predicting an own goal. Never mind.
he's a Bava
Wait.
hater.
Oh, I was almost right. Oh my gosh.
Good 50. Pixel's gotta get this out. Pixel's gotta step up for Bava. You know,
Here he goes.
bump it.
Oh, that was almost on cue. That was almost perfect timing.
Close. Pixel would have been crazy for that, and he doesn't even need to be. That's the other thing. Like Pixel really just needs to be a good third man for his teammates in this summer league, team picking format, the draft format that we set up. As a third man coming in, you just got to be there for him. But Pixel is going above and beyond, especially
Yeah.
having a sub, and it's kept his team in this series for sure.
Yeah, Pixel's one of those thirds that isn't actually a third in the
Yeah, true.
summer series draft. Like he can definitely be a second round pick. So that's a big advantage for Steve's team. As Bean Boy faked, didn't even see who was in that, but faked somebody who was in that. I think it was Pixel. Yeah, faked Pixel in that for a good shot. He's gonna slot the bottom left corner, and in game, what is this? 4? Game 4,
Yeah.
we have a 1-1 overtime possibility yet again for the 4th time. We
Lynch
can
has
go.
to not score this.
Oh,
Oh, this is
yeah.
awkward. Getting
I'm
good
really
at this.
hoping for a little orange goal here before the end of regulation.
Okay, you know who's gonna step up? I think it's gonna be Pixel. Pixel
I
has already
believe.
stepped up a couple times. He's scored a couple goals, obviously being, in my opinion, game 2 MVP. But
I believe in him.
I think he's gonna step it up here. So far, good defense being played by We Do Not Care, though. I mean,
Gosh.
they obviously got that shutout in game 3, so you want to score here if you're Hospice, but you haven't scored in over 9 minutes at the very least since they got that winning goal in game 2. So it's
Yeah.
been a little while.
I'm just rooting for a little 1-1 here. I just realized all the games have, well, even though I've said it 5 times, it really didn't cross my mind that how low scoring all of these games are.
Yeah, true.
Every game has been there hasn't been a game with any team having 3 goals.
No.
It's just been 2-0
hasn't been
and
it.
1-1
Yeah.
or 2-1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 2-0, 2-1. So I mean, and that what you would assume to see in a game that, or in a series that started out with games 1 and 2 being as slow as they were, but good pass. This might be a goal.
Go in.
Uh-oh.
Nice Steve. Steve's
It's
on the
gonna be
board.
It's gonna be no 1-1 overtime for this game, but that's okay. Steve is on the board,
No.
so
Love to
far,
see Steve on the board.
yeah. Like I was saying, slow play from both teams to start off the series. But even with these low-scoring games, I think We Do Not Care has been able to edge them out barely in certain situations, like that's really what's giving them the advantage. A couple mistakes from Hospice that they're able to capitalize on, and how low scoring the series has been, they have the advantage now. 30 seconds left, and they win this series. It's kind of weird to say.
Oh
'Cause it
yeah,
feels like
that's right.
tie. But
I kind of forgot that they were the ones in the lead. I mean, I knew that,
yeah,
but like, I forgot that
yeah,
that was series point.
yeah.
This does not feel like a game ender or
That's what I'm saying.
series ender. Yeah.
It might not be. Pixel.
Oh,
Ah, good
good save
save.
by Bean Boy.
Yeah, desperation's coming out now for Hospice, and it has to. I mean, 10 seconds left. You have to score 2 goals here. I really don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna happen. You know, in a series that was so slow, so close, and like even throughout the entire beginning of it, We Do Not Care is gonna pull the 3-1 series win. And to be honest, you know, not surprising series result. Like we said going into it, we obviously expected it to be a bit of a close one, but I'm super surprised at how those games went.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect, but I'm glad they turned out as close as they were. It's still amazing to me that there was only 2 overtimes, or there was
Yeah.
2 overtimes, and not a single team had more than 2 goals a game.
Yeah.
But considering all the chaos that was going on, there was a lot. I guess the defense was just locked in tonight. I really don't know what else to say other than the defense was just cooking and the offense was not.
Mhm.
But it was still super entertaining, nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, that was definitely a good series, and we will go ahead and take one more break. I think we have actually probably one more match after this. I think I'm hearing that we have another 2 teams that wanted to play their match. They were gonna play it at 9:30, and it's already past 9:30, but they said they'd wait a little bit. So it should be Glorp Feet versus Strawberry Nut Cheerios. I think that we may have a match for you guys after this. I'm gonna verify it, but for now we can just go to a break. And thanks for casting with me, Patrick. Maybe if you want to stay on for this next one, we might see you again. But
I'll stay, yeah.
Otherwise, good series, I would say. But we've got one more, so shouldn't want to go anywhere. But we'll be right back.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. myself my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now I'm living on the line. It has been a year and now I'm thinking what's mine, that I'm better off right here without you. That I'm better off right here without you. That I'm better off right here without you.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music to the wake bells out.
In the dark we fight. You take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you're glowing at night. So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love, you just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay, and I
our fire makes the city look so bright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me.
Until you find your way back home. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
In tomorrow.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to CRL West 6-Man Summer League. Decibel's no longer on the cast. Now I have my buddy and great ASU teammate, Eb. Eb, how we doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, let's just get right into the teams because they are ready for us. So we have, for the last match of the night, we have Glorp Feet versus Strawberry Nut Cheerios, which is an interesting name. Two interesting team names. We got Krim, CNF, and Ricer on Glorp Feet, and we have Fruppy, EJ, and Slater McVader on Strawberry Nut Cheerios. Eb, do you have any thoughts on these
Well,
players or matches or matchup before we start?
I'm already a little drawn to Slater McVader because my profile picture was Anakin for a long time, and now I have Darth Vader's lightsaber as my banner. So
Okay. Okay.
those are my initial thoughts.
Okay, so you kind of on the running for strawberry nut Cheerios?
Yeah, strawberry nut Cheerios for sure.
Huh? We're good. They're on the right teams. All right. So we're gonna get into it. Let's see what we got. Wow, that is a car from Comfy. Okay. I don't even know what car that is.
He's rocking the old John Wilkes Booth mobile.
Is that the JFK in Texas type? Alright, maybe we're running on thin line there. Alright,
I think
let's
that was
get into the
Abraham
game.
Lincoln, bro. I think it was Abraham Lincoln.
No, he was in the theater, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, quick start from the blue team. But nice counter from EJ and Froppy. I'm looking to see some pop-offs from Froppy, specifically because as we've played him a few times, we know to expect from Froppy nowadays. So we're looking to see him cook.
We definitely know what he's capable of.
We do.
Uh,
And I know you know Krim pretty well. I think you've played with him. I don't know if you've played a tournament with him or not, but oh wait, we played RLCS with Krim. What am I saying?
Yeah, we did good. We did
I
pretty
forgot
good.
about that.
That was when I did you guys the second day.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyways, but yeah, so I guess we also know what to expect from Krim, the two team captains of each team. We know decently well. So I'm hoping to see some clips in this series.
Yeah, Crimson seems like he's pretty warmed up already.
Mhm.
I know Froppy just woke up, so he might have a slower start.
Is that what happened? I didn't see. Is that what Decibel said? He just woke up.
I think he was asleep.
That's a heck of a sleep schedule he's got going on there.
I've been there though. I
Oh,
understand.
off the bar from
That was weird.
Ricer. That's close.
I'm interested to see what Ricer's what he
Yeah,
can do.
Me
Never
too.
seen him before.
And Slater. I want to see what the two second rounders can do on their team. I think in like summer series, I feel like the second round players are what kind of separate the teams. I feel like because a lot of like the captains I feel like are pretty similar, especially in threes. Like there's not a big enough difference in gap for one player for it to actually matter. So I feel like the biggest skill diff is the second rounders, which I'm curious to see on how they do.
Yeah. Who was the second rounder? EJ?
No, Slater McVader was on the orange team, I believe.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah, EJ was the first round from Froppy. I'm pretty positive about that. Oh,
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even see what happened.
I think EJ just slotted it from the corner, off a pass from. Oh, Ricer just had a bad touch, and oh, wait, was that Slater McVader with a bump on Krim?
I think it was.
Yeah, already plays coming out from the second round player.
That's
Which
my
is what we're
guy.
looking to see. Slater McVader, that's a great name.
Oh yeah.
I should have picked that guy for his name. But let's see if in our last series that I casted with Decibel, the first 3 games were 1-1 in overtime. Then the last game was 2-0. So I'm hoping to see a lot of scoring in this series.
Yeah. That must have been a little bit boring.
No, and it was actually really good. It was actually such a good series. There were so many like really good opportunities for teams, and they like couldn't score. And then there was like a lot of good defensive saves. So it was kind of good. It was kind of fun actually.
I guess when you're watching, that's what makes it interesting. is the
Exactly.
Missed chances, honestly.
Exactly. Yeah. And there was a lot of plays like we were watching Steve and Beanboy, and they had like a lot of like almost insane peaks. Like a lot of them like they always had a super close redirect touch where they like barely missed. It was like it was kind of peak. But anyways,
Sounds
back
like
to
one
this.
of the ranked games.
True. Actually true. But that was, yeah, of course, maybe it's just my caster curse is that I'm always going to see low-scoring games because yet again I have another 1-0 game. Literally in the last series, not a single team scored more than 3 goals in one game. It was 2 goals was the max the entire series. It was really unfortunate, but I'm hoping we
Why
can
do
get a
you
goal
think that?
here. Sorry, what'd you say?
Maybe it's your monotone voice.
You think so?
It just yeah. It has to keep it tight the whole time.
Right. Maybe I need to like. Well, you know, when it gets so far, this one hasn't been too interesting, but when it gets interesting, you know, the monotone voice will come up a little bit.
Yeah, I might sing it. I might start singing a little. Who knows?
Sure, we can get some singing going. Yeah, that's no problem. I'd love to hear you sing.
Oh, hello, Ricer. Off the
That's
corner.
close.
Crim's a little worried about going up there.
Wait, 0 second? Oh, wait, Crim's team is winning. I thought for a second Crim accidentally let it down.
What? I was like, Germany.
Yeah, I thought they were losing for a second. Wait,
They were.
no, they were losing. Wait,
Bro.
wait,
Yeah,
Crim
we were right, bro.
Wait, I thought
Oh,
for a
that's
second
unlucky.
it was such a weird touch that I was like, oh, he's just letting it go. But
Yeah, I thought he
guess
was playing
not.
it safe on the. I
Me
thought he was playing
too.
it safe in the corner, but
Me too.
oh, yeah, he's just waiting
Unlucky.
for perfect chance.
Just a warm up game in game 1, as I always say when I lose. Just a warm up. No biggie. Lost a lot of brain cells on this call. All right. Thanks, Cecil.
You were right at the first time.
Yeah, we were. You were
corrected
right.
it. You were wrong.
I'm hoping to see more goals this game. I want to see Froppy score a triple flip reset, musty double tap in this game at some point. So I'm
I
gonna
was
be
trying
looking
to
out for that.
all day today. I was trying to score a musty.
Oh yeah.
I only got one, and it was mid.
Well, at least you scored it.
I love musty flicks, like the way the car like just kind of wraps around the ball and
Oh,
that's it. Oh, what a
there we
pass.
go.
Here we
Passing
go.
play. Now they're on the board for the first time in this series. So now we got. Maybe this is where I break my curse of lack of goals. First goal in 20 seconds. I think that's a good start.
I agree. I think Crim's looking to play a little more aggressive as well this game, as their captain. I think that's really important for a team to have a captain. Wow, yeah, right off
That's
the
a good
bat.
pass. Yeah, I think you're right. He's immediately playing aggressive here. Good comms from the team, looking to get out mid. Comfy was ready for it too. Really good pass.
Yeah, Comfy does a really good job at staying in a good position if the ball ever pops out for a shot.
Yeah. EJ. I don't think I've said his name a lot. He's on the ball now here though. Trying to get to clear. Crim. Yeah, Crim's definitely playing more aggressive. He's already in their corner. Let's see if he can get over EJ. He can. Good save there from Froppy.
Ricer from downtown. Doesn't get it by.
Yeah, good clear. Let's see what Crim can do. Crim is locked in right now.
Take the musty. That's a high level play.
Oh, and a bump!
Oh yeah.
Oh, Crim is locked in right now.
Yeah.
He is looking good. You said you said he was warming up in game 1, and you were right because he is now cooking in this game.
Bulldozer.
He already has 2 assists and a goal. My, it's only been a minute. Popping off. Looking to see the same from Froppy too.
Another passing play from the fellas.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Comfy beat him?
Good try.
Oh, just outside the net. Crim's there. Crim is just aping. I'm loving that. I'm loving that play style change after game 1.
Little double commit. It's okay.
Ricer's got him, it looks like. Good clear. I do want to see some resilience here from Orange Team. We need to see a goal here soon if we want to make this interesting.
I think if they just control the ball a little more, it'll come to them because blue team's getting a little over aggressive.
There it is.
All right, yep.
Oh, Crim almost with the save. Probably with a good 50 out of the. I think it was the side wall.
Yeah, it's really good
Yeah.
control.
Yep, and now, finally, the caster curse is broken for me. I've seen a game that has more than 3 goals, and it's only been a minute and 40 seconds.
Let's go.
Maybe we'll get a. What? seven to seven overtime. Be pretty cool. Is
Hopefully.
that another goal? Oh, what a 50! Oh my god, that was a crazy roll off the corner.
It might be the Ebb enchantment. I don't know.
It could be. I mean, it was only 1-0 last game, so let's not go too far.
That's fair.
But an insta counter after Frobby scores off the 50 for yet another goal to lead it back, put it back up to a 3-goal lead. And I forget their team name. I think this team's the Glorp Feet. That's what it is.
Wait, that's Crim's team?
Yeah, yeah, because Frobby's team is Strawberry Nut Cheerios.
Oh, I thought they were the good guys. Sir, that's what I heard.
No, I mean, apparently not. Iche with a counter and another response. There's just so many goals in this game.
We got 2 goals without me even, like, blinking an eye, so...
Yeah.
This game could turn around.
This game is not over. At all. But yeah, Glorp Feet. I was gonna say, we're in control of this game. After the quick response, but yet another quick response from Strawberry Nut Cheerios. So let's see if we can get another goal here. Oh, I thought Krim was about to go for that, but I think he was coming down off the ceiling. Good save, though.
Yeah, they secured the lead really early, but they haven't really been playing to hold it, I don't think. I think they need to play more defensive.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing to bury them 10-0, but they need to be careful what they wish for.
Yeah.
After scoring 4 goals in the first half of the game.
Yeah, you can't count your eggs before they hatch.
Exactly.
Actually, I said that to someone today in a ranked game, and then I ended up coming back and beating him. I swear to God.
Predicting that is crazy.
Yeah. I would not
That's
want to
aura.
be that. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah, that's aura.
Yeah.
But, looks like Glorp Feet are holding on for now. We do need a goal from Strawberry Nut Cheerios here soon. They did win game 1 though, so they do have a little bit of room to work with. Maybe try to figure out what's going wrong as they bump each other on the net, and that might be another goal. Good save.
Hey, from McVader.
Yeah,
my
that was a
guy.
really good save. Wait, is there a counter attack? Possible counter? Let's see what Slater can do.
Vader on the case.
Oh yeah. Good 50 from Froppy there.
Oh, no one's there to bury it.
EJ has no boost, so he can't go. Still a good 50. Right to Slater, actually.
Oh, Slater.
Close.
Well,
We need Froppy to step up here. Let's see what he can do on the ball. Oh, he's getting bumped by Krim. Oh, what a fake. That was a good play by Krim. Krim is really locked in on this game.
yes. He loves the air dribble 50s. That's his,
He's a big fan.
bread and butter right there.
Oh, no one was there for the pass. EJ had a really good pass mid, but no one was there. Slater? Good
Sure,
save.
another great save.
We're really
Oh.
gonna need a quick goal here, though. Wait, Ricer? Oh my god, that would have been peak.
These players are all looking like the same skill level right now.
They are. This is where we're gonna need to see the goal from them. Can they do it? Oh, Slater puts a shot on, but not really strong. Fortunately, they're gonna get a counter. Might go in. Oh my god, they both misread it.
It's too much pressure from the blue team.
Yeah.
Way too
Yeah,
much
Glorp Feet had too much pressure this game. It's a crazy name. Really crazy name. I need to ask them who came up with that name because I mean, you couldn't give me $1 trillion to guess what their team name would have been. Anyways,
we
we're
should do,
one in the series, huh?
we should do like a vote at the end of the season for who has the best name and who has the best logo.
That would be a good idea. I'd be down for that. Like when they did the awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, well, game 3. It's 1-1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because
Yep.
There's Orange Team won game 1. Honey Nut, Strawberry Nut Cheerios. I didn't even know there were Strawberry Nut Cheerios. Did you know that?
No, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I keep forgetting what their name is. That's why I just keep calling them like Orange Blue Team.
Well, Crim's team is Glorp Feet. And
Right, I
Froppy's
think I got
team.
that one down. I think I got Glorp. Glort Feet
as
with
Glort Feet scores.
Yeah.
15 seconds in, yet again.
with a good early goal.
Wow, just over Froppy. It's definitely what Glort Feet need here. It's the second game in a row where they've scored extremely fast out of the gates.
It is. It is.
Orange team needs to make sure that they slow them down here as quick as possible before it gets out of hand again. So let's see what happens. Oh boy. Good clear from Froppy.
The demo. Just can't seem to get
Someone
it.
gonna be there? Ricer with a good beat on, I think that was Slater.
Yeah.
Grim? Good try. And forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you had Comfy on your team last year when you guys won, right?
Yeah, I like Comfy. He's a good teammate. Can always count on him. He plays like super consistent.
Yeah, it seems like he's really obviously Krim has been doing a lot of the fancy stuff, especially last game, but Comfy seems like he's always in the right spot positionally, at least from what I've seen so far in this series.
Right.
He's doing a pretty good job. Oh no!
Yeah.
That's so unlucky. That was a really good save attempt too. He just didn't get it low enough or high enough, excuse me. But anyways, yeah, Comfy always is in the right spot. It seems like to me, like every time Krim passes the ball, Comfy's always mid. If he's the one that needs to be mid, he's always really quick at following up the challenge of the first man.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really giving blue team an advantage in this series so far. Just being able to keep up the pressure.
I don't think strawberry nut Cheerios. Oh, I know why it's confusing. It's because last year there was banana nut Cheerios.
Really? Maybe I think it was Froppy's team. I think that's why they're strawberry this year.
But yeah, the
If I'm not
strawberry nut Cheerios. I don't think they're not getting those like people behind the ball as quickly, and they're kind of just giving away pressure. But although there's a good beat from McVader.
Oh,
Good pass.
EJ? Looks like Orange is starting to get a little bit of offense going. Robbie does a good job keeping it in there. They need to try to keep the pressure here for as long as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they want to keep this a one-goal game. Oh, that was almost a really good shot off the top corner.
Bader, good idea to get the 50. Little bump maybe.
Good try. Still pressure from Orange, so as long as they get a goal here pretty soon, like right there. Oh, good try. Good turn though.
Right.
Wow, there's a lot of pressure right now.
Oh yeah.
That was
So
almost perfect. Just barely got a touch on that. I think was CMF or Comfy. I don't know what he prefers. Good fake from Krim.
Oh, it's
EJ
just
got
bread
fake.
and butter, bro.
Bro, put a sorry in the chat. Bro, put a sorry in the chat after faking out EJ. Oh no.
Bro.
That is unlucky. That's gonna be the big reason that they lose game 3.
I think he didn't mean to fake it.
I don't know.
Maybe he just missed.
Maybe. But either way, the fact that they had so much pressure for that long, that's like the most pressure I've seen them have all series so far, and they still couldn't, not only could they not score, but they got countered. As soon as I say that, it goes in.
Yeah, it seems like the fast counterattacks are where people are getting the most goals.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I think sometimes third man can get a bit complacent, especially when you have pressure like that for so long. Eventually, your third man is like, all right, we need to score with all this pressure we have, and then you end up overcommitting a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Orange did come back really quickly on that, so it is still a 2-goal lead. This game is not over yet. We just need to see something out of Orange here. And we need to see it without a response from Blue, because, okay, never mind. CMF is going to take advantage of that miss off the backboard from Slater. Accidentally hit it off his own backboard. Open
Yeah.
it for Comfy.
I see the backboard open a lot too on the Strawberry Cheerios team. I think they need to watch those backboard plays.
Yeah. Oh no. Right on cue.
Yeah,
Yeah. Off the
No.
backboard, I believe. Yeah, it was off the backboard. Right to Comfy again. Like as I was just saying, Comfy's always in the right spot. It's actually really
It is.
impressive. He was literally, it was straight to him. It's like he predicted exactly where it was gonna go. It was a really good play from him. As easy as that play looked, it was actually not super easy to be able to be in the right spot for that 50.
He's got
Good
the,
job from
he's got
Comfy.
the John Wilkes Booth positioning.
I don't know what that means. I don't think I want to know.
Yeah. Right shot at the right time.
Right, sure.
Blows the ball through the
Got all
net.
the angles correct. Yeah, sure. Yeah, shot at the right time, even.
Yeah. So
But yeah, so it's gonna be another. I wouldn't. I don't know. I'd kind of consider this a blowout, in my opinion. Just the way that the blue team has been able to capitalize. It just seems like it's pretty one-sided for these
yeah. I
game
guess
2 and 3 at least.
yeah. Game 1. I don't know. We'll see if it was just like a warm up or a fluke. But
Whoa, big miss from Froppy. Krim's able to.
originally, I thought the orange team would be not warmed up and Kim's team would be ready because I saw they had a game earlier today already.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay. Do you know? Did you see what the series score was, or like who they played?
No, I don't. It wasn't streamed. So
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think I saw it.
Gotcha.
But I assume they won with how they're playing now, at least.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, especially with Robbie just waking up, I would have assumed it would have been blue team taking game 1 for sure. But Rocket League's a weird esport. So, anyways, now it's 2-1 for Glorp Feet in the series. So they're gonna be looking to take home the game 4 and not be forced into a game 5 situation. Get out of here with a clean win.
I think if Slater McNeater can come up big a couple times this game, we could be seeing a game 5.
Sure. I think one of the other big things is not giving up a goal right here in the first minute of the game.
That is very true.
the
Or
orange
even
team.
like 30 seconds of the game.
Yeah. We really just need to find Orange Team getting into a rhythm, and hopefully they need to get the first goal, I would say. Not the end of the world if they don't, but I would say getting the first goal is really going to give them a step up to keep themselves in.
Oh yeah, especially at this point when they're facing like the ends, you need a score like right away to get your morale up. Otherwise, you're just gonna be like, "Oh, it's over."
Yeah, exactly. They're holding it down a little bit. It's been 30 seconds now. They are getting pressured a little, but no goal yet. They did just get it clear, so it's a good start. Headed in the right direction.
I think they're looking good. Good beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just seems like they're not. I think Glorp Feed has a lot of quicker follow-ups. I think in order to keep pressure, I think that's a big difference.
Yeah. They're just they're just making their decisions quicker and also just staying closer to the ball.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Crimson like he'll be cutting his teammates if it means like they have someone right behind the ball when it's getting 50. Where like Strawberry Cheerios, they're kind of
Strawberry Nut Cheerios.
yeah. Cheerios.
Yeah.
They're just kind of waiting
Yeah.
and just playing that like first, second, third rotation, like just kind of normal, natural flow thing. But it's not getting him enough pressure, which is the problem.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely has been a better start this game. They've been on their side a little bit, but there hasn't been, except for maybe the first 10 seconds or 30 seconds, there's been like really good opportunities for Glorp Feet so far. But the longer this game goes on, oh, I thought he had a flip there. That was close.
Yeah.
EJ?
There it is.
No!
No! Oh,
No!
magic.
That's so sad. That was such
Oh,
a good bump. No!
that was it. Oh, that's
That was
gotta
a really good
Memorial Day.
play. Yeah, that was a really good play. We really need to see the goal, the first goal from Orange Team here.
Another chance.
Good try. They're starting to get a little bit of pressure. Nice. Okay,
See
not
what
bad.
you can do. Okay, he goes for a pinch.
Yeah?
Seems fine. Let's see. I really want to get see Froppy on the ball with full boost.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. I don't know why I thought he was own goaling.
No, it
That was
did
a
look
bit
like
scary.
that. Yeah, I feel like every time Froppy's been on the ball, at least a lot of the times, he doesn't have boost
Yeah.
for whatever reason. But I want to see if he gets on the ball with full boost. I think
Hmm.
he might get a goal. That's my prediction.
Yeah. We really need Orange Team to score first here. And now that there's only a minute 30 left, we really can't see Blue Team get the goal first, or it's not going to be looking good. Unless we see a really quick turnaround. But this game has
Yeah.
been pretty even, especially compared to the other games, so
Uh,
it's definitely not heading in the wrong direction. Oh, Froppy! Oh! I thought he had that.
EJ?
There is pressure now, though. Big miss off the backboard. We need to take advantage of this if we're, I don't know why I'm saying we, like I'm on the team.
I
But
don't think he's on the team.
I'm just rooting for Game 5, though. That would be good
Nah,
content.
Me too, honestly. Me too. It's interesting how, like, Blues, if the Orange wins this team, all their games will have been like,
Oh!
there it is. There it is.
Nice! Good play.
There it is. That's all they need, honestly.
First
all you
time
need
I've
to
seen
lead.
Froppy with boost and the ball at the same time, and it's a goal, so.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's crazy what he
There we
can
go.
do with boost.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have a series. We just need to hold on here. Is that gonna be another goal? No, it's close though. I don't know why EJ's chatting in quick chat like they're not in comms. I wonder if are they not in comms or something? I don't know why he's doing that. But
No, maybe they're having a comms issue.
maybe he has Discord problems. But they are still holding on to the lead despite that. Now only 14 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
Froppy
Oh,
needs to hold the fort down.
okay, he's
comes the
running
counter.
back. Hope he doesn't
Here
get
comes the
bumped.
counter.
Oh no, the pass to Krim.
Oh, Krim has no boost.
Boost.
Okay.
There
Wait,
though. The right
wait.
spot, like always. Going for the
Wait.
bomb.
Oh.
Hello. Oh.
Wow. That is. I honestly thought Comfy was gonna get the bump at 0 when he had control of the ball. I thought he was gonna get the bump in the goal,
Yeah.
but
Hey, all you need is one goal to win. You only need to be in the lead once.
and if I'm not mistaken, their other win was also 1-0 in
Was
game
it?
1. In game 1, I think it was 1-0
I think it was too.
because I was talking about how I've never seen a high-scoring game yet.
That's a crazy goal differential, bro.
Yeah. So
If they win another 1-0, bro, that's
three
way.
games they've won, and they have a 3-goal differential.
just simplifying Rocket League.
They only
for-
scored 3 goals in their 3 wins. That'd be crazy.
That'd be
See
awesome.
what they can do though. It is possible. It is definitely
Okay.
possible.
Those are like the most satisfying wins, I feel like.
Yeah. So it seems like for this game 5, Orange or Strawberry Nut Cheerios just can't get scored on quick, and if they don't get scored on quick, at some point, Glort Feet need to score. That's been the pattern so far. If Blue Team could score at all, they've won. So
Right.
we're gonna have to see what happens. Oh my gosh. Good save from Froppy as they triple commit on their goal line.
Yeah, this is what I love about like not pro Rocket League, you know, like a little bit lower level Rocket League, because not only can anything happen, but mental is also such a big effect. As we see
Yeah.
Feet get the first goal. Hopefully that doesn't crush Strawberry Nut Cheerios mental too much.
I think if it was game 4, I think it would be pretty crushed. But I think now that they're in game 5, all they need to do is get 1 goal and they're back in it. So I think they'll be all right. They did. Blue team did score really early, like I said. So if the pattern stays straight, it's definitely an advantage for Glort Feet. But let's see if Strawberry Nut Cheerios can break that pattern. I'm hoping they do. You know, again, I'm rooting for content, so I'm really looking to see an overtime, a little golden goal for the series.
I want it to come down to the wire, bro. I'm on the edge of
Exactly.
my seat already.
Oh no, and Floppy gets beat out. Krim.
Boo, boo.
Boo! I can't believe Krim's trying to win. Boo!
Come on, this is where you just waste time.
We're gonna need to see a big comeback here from Froppy. I have a feeling Froppy has his late night. He hasn't had his late night coffee yet, so he's maybe a bit.
Yeah,
he's not up to par.
I've seen Froppy peak the most is super late at night, maybe like 3 a.m. when we get like a few together.
Right. Like this is like he just woke up kind of thing.
Yeah.
Good morning to Froppy. And apparently, Decibel said EJ has a sore throat. So,
Oh, so
hence
you can't
the
really talk?
chatting in
Yeah,
team chat. Oh no, Froppy. Was that
Yeah.
Froppy? I think it was Froppy. It was.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe it's just an off day for the fella. Comfy though. Really
Wouldn't
good
try to
read.
see that.
I don't know. Seemed like he had a free air dribble off the wall.
Yeah.
But who knows? Comfy with a good read though off the 50, right into the net. So really big deficit now.
Yeah, 3 minutes though. It's not impossible.
Definitely doable, especially in summer series.
Here we
As
go.
EJ almost dunks
Here
him.
we go. Froppy,
It is a
score.
goal.
Score!
Oh,
Froppy!
no. Slater!
No! No! EJ! EJ! Let's go!
Oh my god!
Let's go!
What just happened?
Oh
The ball was
my.
halfway in the net for like 5 minutes.
Times, bro.
Oh my god.
How-
They're still in it. That would have been a
Froppy must be
devastating
cold.
blow if they couldn't score that.
Bro has to be trolling me. Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Pressure. Froppy, come on.
Here comes Froppy. Froppy's waking up. He's having his coffee during the series, so he's starting to feel it now.
He's got the espresso next to him.
Exactly.
I can imagine him slurping it out of like a tiny little teacup.
Oh my! No own goal, thank God. I thought he was own goaling.
Let's go,
Well,
Froppy.
they're still alive. EJ, good clear.
Come on,
Let's see
Slater.
what Slater can do.
Tell me something.
Speed. Maybe Slater can get a bump here on the way back.
Warp Feet just looks too comfortable. I don't know. We'll see if they can get a counter. That's a good demo.
Another good demo.
Another good
Wait.
demo. Did they? Oh.
Oh, Froppy went for the bump. Wait, that's a bad touch!
Oh no.
No,
So
that's a
good.
good attack. That's a really good opportunity there.
Go.
That is not gonna fall. That might be the knockout punch for Strawberry Nut Cheerios. Still do have time though, but that was a really big opportunity that they missed on. EJ with the touch out mid.
What a pinch though.
Yeah. Oh! Krim almost accidentally own goal off the 50.
Come on, they just need a little bit of luck. Just need
Yeah.
a little bit of luck.
We need Froppy to cook here. Good clear by Ricer. There's 2 up for blue. This could be a counterattack.
Ooh, wow.
If they... Oh, Krim beats him out. Let's see. We need to go clear from Froppy. EJ. Oh, no bump or touch comes in from Slater. Unfortunately, he wasn't ready for it. It just seems like Froppy's on defense like a lot. He's not playing super aggressive.
Yeah,
I feel like that could be a problem.
safe. And he probably started doing that once they lost like 6-1.
Maybe, yeah.
It's like, yeah, we can't let
But
it
it comes to a point right here, right? Like, you need to start playing some offenses. That's probably going to be the knockout blow. 1 second left on the clock.
Yeah.
Down goes Frazier. Good series. for
Good
both
series.
teams.
Good series.
Came down to the wire. I'm just glad I got 2 game. Wait, it was game 5, I think. Huh? Oh, I know. Actually, this first series was game 4, so we got to see one game. I got to see one game 5, and yeah, it was a good series.
It was. I liked how their different play styles matched up, and like, I don't know, it's just interesting to see it develop. But I hope EJ feels better. Sucks he lost and he has a sore throat.
Yeah, that is unlucky.
But
I'm hoping to see them pop off again soon. I don't know if that was just a bad series for them or what. Probably was, honestly, but you know, EJ having a sore throat and maybe Froppy was just waking up, so he wasn't playing his best. But
yeah,
I'm hoping to see bigger and better things for them, unless they play me, of course.
of course, yeah. I'm blowing them out of the water, 100%.
Right. Well, right.
Balls deep isn't gonna let him breathe, bro.
Right. Balls deep is couldn't agree more. All right. Well, I think that's it. I don't think there's any other matches after this. So, Eb, thanks for casting.
All right, bro. Let's go play ranked.
Let's go play some ranked. But we're gonna let Sweet get off because he's been here for a while. So, big thanks to Sweet for streaming or for helping us stream. And yeah, so that was the last match, and I'm just glad to be here. Thanks for helping me out, Eb, and we'll see you guys next time. I think tomorrow. I don't know when. Anyways, we'll see you soon.
With your smile, now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you